Hello and welcome to today's class. Today we would attempt to answer every single question you might have about IELTS on computer. However, if there's anyone we don't touch, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below and we'll get to it as soon as possible. Let's get into it.
What exactly is IELTS on computer?
So it's the exact same IELTS test, whether academic or general training. The only difference is that it's delivered on a computer at a test center rather than on paper.
Is the test content different from the paper-based test?
Not at all. The format, timing, content, and scoring are exactly the same. Only the delivery method is different.
Which sections are taken on the computer?
The listening, reading, and writing sections are done on a computer. Speaking is still the same, done face-to-face with an IELTS examiner.
How about the speaking? Is it on the same day?
Often, yes, but it can also be scheduled within 7 days before or 7 days after the written tests. So just check with your exam center.
Is there a timer on the screen?
Oh yes, each section has a visible countdown timer on the screen.
Can I use a notepad during the listening test?
Yes, you'll be provided with paper and a pen or a noteboard, but you can also go with your own stationery to be safe.
Okay, I hope I can adjust the volume.
Sure you can. A volume check is provided before the listening test begins.
Can I highlight or take notes on the screen?
Sure, you can highlight and take notes using toolbar options or right-click.
Can I copy and paste in the writing section?
Yes, definitely. Basic text editing features such as cut, copy, paste, undo are available.
When will I be able to get my results?
Okay, you typically receive your results between 3 to 5 days for IELTS on computer, which is a lot faster than the paper-based test, which would usually take around 13 days.
Can I take IELTS on computer at home?
No, you can't. IELTS on computer is only available in certified test centers, not remotely.
Is IELTS on computer easier than on paper?
No, the difficulty is the same. Some just find typing easier while others prefer to write by hand.
What if I make a mistake while typing?
It's fine, you can use basic editing tools and the backspace key to fix it.
What should I bring to the test center?
So the most important thing is your valid ID, which could be your passport or national ID, but it must match the ID you use during your registration. The test center will provide headphones, pens, papers, and a secure locker for your personal items.
What is the computer setup like?
Okay, so each test taker gets a desktop computer and headphones. You'll be monitored and recorded throughout the test.
Can I bring water or snacks?
Sure, but only transparent bottles are allowed in the exam room, so your water cannot have labels. Snacks can be kept in your locker and accessed at the end of the test.
What happens if there's a technical problem?
Don't worry, proctors and technical staff are on site. But if the issue affects your performance, the test might be paused and resumed, or you might be rescheduled to another day at no cost.
Is internet access required?
No, the test runs on a secure offline network at the test center.
Can I practice IELTS on computer before the test day?
Yes, of course you can. Use IELTS.org's sample computer delivered tests, IELTS Essentials from IDP, and of course the official IELTS test portal.
Are there typing requirements?
No, no formal typing test, but being able to type at a reasonable speed, say 30 to 40 words per minute, helps a lot in the writing section.
Can candidates with disabilities take the IELTS test on computer?
Of course they can, but you must request accommodation in advance, such as extra time, screen magnification, or adjustable fonts.
How do I access my results?
So you can just log into your IELTS test providers portal on the IDP or British Council websites. You'd also be emailed as soon as your results are ready.
Can I send my scores directly to universities?
Yes, during registration, you can list up to 5 universities to receive your scores for free.
Can I go back and review my answers?
Yes, you can navigate between questions within each section. Be sure to use the question review screen to see unanswered or flagged items.
Is there an automatic submission when the time is up?
Oh yes, your work is automatically saved and submitted once your time runs out.
Can I skip questions and come back to them later?
Definitely. Within each section, you can skip and return to any question before your time runs out.
Is there a word count tool for writing?
Yes, the test screen shows a real-time word count for each task, helping you track the minimum required 150 words for task 1 and 250 words for task 2.
Do I get extra time to transfer answers in listening, like in the paper-based test?
No, in the computer version, you answer as you listen, so you don't get any transfer time at the end of the test. You only get 2 minutes to check your answers, not 10.
Can I pause the audio during the listening test?
No, the audio plays only once, without pauses and without repetitions.
What if I accidentally close a question or window?
So you can reopen any part of the current section. Your answers are automatically saved as you go.
Can I enlarge the font or zoom the screen?
Yes, most test centers offer font size adjustments. However, if you require any special accommodation, request for it during registration.
Is technical support available during the tests?
Yes, there are staff on site to help with any hardware or software issues, but without interfering with your exam integrity. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you have any other questions left, leave them in the comment section below and I'll definitely get to them as soon as I can. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so that you're the first to know when next I upload a very useful video like this one. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.